Hi, welcome back. In this chapter, we will clone an application from GitHub and then we'll add platform. Also, we'll add Cordova device plugin to fetch the information of the device. Okay, first open the terminal in your MacBook or Ubuntu and command line interface in your Windows desktop or laptop. Okay, so first of all, I'll just go to desktop and then we'll see. Okay, we don't have any folder on desktop, so just I'll write git clone and I'll give the repository. So you can just fetch the Cordova sample project from this repository. Okay, so it will take some time. Okay, fine. So application is already cloned, so I'll just go to the CD Cordova samples. Okay, ls. So I'll just okay. So now I'll just open code dash. I'll just open Visual Studio Code. So here you can see I have everything here. So we don't have any platform or any plugin file. Okay, so yeah, first of all open the index.js file. Here we can see, I'll just minimize so you can see it in full way. So here you can see I have deleted all the things in the index.js file. Just I am adding here document.add event listener to get device ready. Okay, so I am just adding this device ready event. So on device ready, so we are implementing this code. Okay, so we have to fetch the version of your Cordova. So just we have to write basically device.Cordova. In the previous section we have seen the device is a global object to fetch the information about device information. Okay, so for that we have to write device.Cordova. Whatever information we are getting, we are just writing in the HTML page. So for that we are writing document.getElement by ID. So version we are just adding in HTML page, so we'll see it and then dot inner HTML. Okay, so like that other information also we can add, like the model, platform, UID, Android version, manufacturer, and is virtual or not, and the serial number. Okay, so for that you can just see device.model, device.platform, device.UID, and device.version, and device manufacturer, virtual, or serial. Okay, so only this code we have to write in index.js. Now come to the index.html. So here you can say all those things is the same that in hello program we have created. So here in the body tag only I have added that in h2 tag the device information, and we have created a table where in the first column it will be the information about information and the description, and another column we are getting the information about the description. Like in the first column it will be the device version, device model, platform, UUID, and in the second column we are writing the version, model, the value of platform, UID, all those things. So all are the ID, the version, model, platform, UID, and the Android version, all other things. Okay, so same ID we are using here. Okay, version, model, and also I have just added few line of CSS code, so you can see here. So like just for table, just I am writing border collapse and width and text align left. So that's very simple. You can write CSS also. So now this is a code that we have written here. I'll just open an embedded terminal here. So just in terminal in MacBook you can just write control and the home button, so it will open the terminal, or also you can just go to view and here you can see terminal. Here you can just open terminal. Okay, so it's gone, so I'll just open again terminal. Okay, so I'll just make it up. Okay, so here you can find Cordova platform ls. So we don't have any platform right now. So also you can see here we have Android, the latest version is 7.1.1, but at the time of recording this video, so it's Android 8.0.0. so this is not the latest version. So just I'll just add latest version of Android code here. I'll just write Cordova platform add Android, and then we'll write latest. So just we'll write Android at latest, so it will add the Android latest version. So you can see here, so it will take some moment. Okay, so as you can see here, they are adding Android 8.0. okay, fine. Now you can see here Android Cordova platform ls. So now we have added Android 8.0.0. so now we will add Cordova plugin. Just write Cordova plugin add Cordova plugin device. Okay, so it will add the Cordova plugin device. Okay, so it's adding Cordova plugin device, and also it's added in the package.json. so you can just find it here in package.json. it's adding here. Okay, so these things also. Now we'll just add Cordova prepare. So after writing Cordova prepare, so all the source code in the main www folder, it will distribute in the platform folder also. Okay, so now everything is done. We will write our code here. I'll just run the code. I'll just open the emulator here. So emulator is here. I'll just write code. Okay, so I'll just run this application Cordova. First you can build it, Cordova build Android. So it will build the application and it will generate the APK file. You can take APK file and you can distribute it, or okay, so its APK file is already generated. Now we will run the application emulator. So you can just write Cordova run Android. So it will find the Android device first. If they will not get the Android device, they will run on. Okay, so here no target is specified and no device found, so deploying on the emulator. So it will deploy on the emulator. So now you can see your application is up and running. Here we can see we are using Cordova version 8.0.0 and the device model is Android SDK built for this one, because this is emulator, and in real device you can find it the device model. Platform is Android, and UID you can get, and Android version is 9 for this emulator. Manufactured is Google, and it's virtual device, yes it's true, and for real device it will be false, and the serial number is unknown because it's a virtual device.